Hey Scruffy, how you doing? Ready for dinner? So what are you looking at? So I got hearty cuts with real chicken and beef with kibble. Sound good? So I saw you were hanging out in the yard or the deck most of the day. So I haven't seen you a lot this week because you've been kind of out of sight, and I think you've been elsewhere, but I'm not sure where. So yeah, nice seeing you on the deck. So, or in the backyard. So I saw you under the round table, and I saw you near the potted plant back there, and I saw you in the garden near a tree back behind the deck, and I saw you sleeping on the new chair right before dinner. So, unfortunately, every place you were, it's really hard to get a camera shot of you except when you were under the table. And I think even when you're under the table, I can only get part of your body because something was obstructing the view. So you really know how to stay out of sight, even when you're out in the open. So you're not meowing. No meows? Meow? Okay, well, I guess I'll bring out your food then. So, I open the door now. Sound good? So I thought you were going to move back, but you're scratching yourself. Want your food? No, it is meow. Okay, you want your food? Yeah? So you have to move back. Okay, good. Okay, so we'll put the food on the table. Get the water. Okay, and change your water. Sound good? So we should have a lot of water left. Okay, so let's put your new water in. Okay. And I'm gonna sit in the chair now. And wow, you came right over to my leg. Sorry, I'm having trouble getting the glove on. Want to jump up on the chair? No? Okay. Quiet tonight. He wants me to go under the head. Seemed startled there a little bit earlier. Not sure if it's just because he's getting into it or if he's feeling threatened. I'm going to swipe and scratch. So he hasn't scratched me in a while, which is a good thing. But I'm always weary because he's scratched me so many times already. So we had another really nice weather day. So it was supposed to heat up today, but it actually didn't, so it stayed really nice. I think it's still supposed to heat up the next couple days, but I'm going to enjoy the mild temperatures that we have right now. So I went for a bike ride. So I was worried again that the park where I ride is going to be really crowded with people. And I'd be dodging people left and right. But I made that mistake before, and I stayed off some of the tougher paths because I didn't want to be dodging people. But it felt like a challenge today, and I wanted to try some of the harder paths. So I took a gamble and kind of assumed the park would be kind of empty again, though I still don't understand why. And yeah, the park wasn't very full. There were people, but not a lot. They weren't blocking off the parking lot and preventing cars from coming in like they have in the recent months. And didn't have to dodge that many people. There's occasionally a person here and there, but most of the trails that go on are wide enough that it's easy to pass. You just ring your bell. I have a bell on my bike, so you just ring the bell and they know I'm coming. And there's enough room to stay to one side. So I did three major hill climbs today. So I had a pretty good ride. Actually a little concerned that I'm actually getting a little too strong for the routes or something, because I feel like I'm not working as hard. And part of my goal is to lose some weight, so I'm already riding longer than I used to, so I'm over an hour and a half now on my rides. Somewhere usually between an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes. And I'm not sure what I'm going to have to do next. Do I need to increase the distance even more, or the time even more, or do I do more hill climbs? So I don't want to get bored. Now, it's into that one. So he's really into it tonight. Yeah, he actually brushed his head on my leg when he was doing that last pass with the glove. Oh, what's that? Cough? He's coughing. Oh, okay, he's done coughing once more. So it's actually about to give you your food. Okay, so we'll finish this up and we'll get your food. So I had a kind of busy day. So I ran out of food, or at least fresh produce, fresh food. So I'm still dealing with the freezer debacle. So that actually allowed me to save some of my fresh food, but I'm trying to stay healthy and not overeat, even though I'm trying to save as much of the freezer food as I can. So I postponed some of my produce, so it actually lasted me probably about half a week longer because I probably needed to go to the grocery store probably about half a week ago, if not earlier. But yeah, I finally used up the produce, and so I went to the store today. Okay, I think you're ready. Yeah. Okay, let's get your food, okay? And I'm gonna get the brush. So, the store wasn't as busy as I thought it would be. I mean, yeah, it was actually kind of. I mean, it's always busy. I went to Costco, so it's always a madhouse no matter when you go. But the parking lot was not completely full, so that means it's not as busy. So yeah, I don't know what's going on. People are not at the park. They're not at Costco. Where is everybody? Is everyone staying in? Because the street next to me sounds like it's busier, so I hear more traffic nowadays. So I don't know what's going on. So where are people going? It's a secret to everybody. Okay, I'm gonna flip the brush. Had a little heart, give his tail a little brush there. I think I'm done. So I avoided getting any more frozen food for obvious reasons. So basically, it was just getting fresh produce and stuff, non-perishable stuff that I can store in cupboards, and I'm trying to stick to my diet. So didn't deviate, just got the usual things, except for one item. So I saw a new flavor of hummus they're selling. I'm sure it's been around, but yeah, our Costco's a little funny, and they seem to bring in a new flavor of hummus temporarily, once in a blue moon, and then it disappears, and then they bring in another flavor. So like they always have this standard pine nut, I think. But like sometimes they have like I forgot, it was like red pepper or something like that. I really liked that one, but yeah, I don't see it that often anymore. One time they did a chocolate hummus. It was the weirdest thing. It only lasted a very short time. I'm guessing it wasn't that popular. I was really debating if I wanted to try it or not because I love chocolate. And I was curious if this is a good thing or a bad thing, but I didn't, and I actually kind of regret it because I didn't see it again. If I ever see it again, I'll probably try it. See, there was a basil. I think it was basil and something, and that's actually one of the things I found in my freezer that I forgot about because they sell in bulk, so I don't want to have to try to eat it all. So put some in the freezer and keep the rest out. And yeah, I got through it, and then put it in the freezer, and yeah, I forgot I had that in the freezer, so I've been eating it this week. So anyway, today I found jalapeno flavor, and that really intrigued me. So the red pepper one, or whatever the flavor was, is actually not spicy at all. It just actually has just kind of a good flavor to it. Jalapenos, they have a little kick to them. So I'm actually kind of on the fence on the jalapeno flavor. So as far as the jalapeno flavor itself goes, I'm fine with it. I found that mixing jalapeno flavors with other things in general just it doesn't mix well in my opinion. Jalapeno just overwhelms the flavor. I don't find it all that pleasing, but I do appreciate the little kick to it. But I'm still looking, so occasionally there's like something that's really good that I can't that incorporates the flavor, but I can't think of anything off the top of my head. So I thought, okay, I'm going to try this hummus with the jalapenos. And so when I got home, I opened it and took a spoonful. So they actually put all the jalapenos at the very top of it. It's all chopped up, and it's at the very top in the center of it. And I guess you have to mix it in yourself. And so I did that, and yeah, it was basically just like the regular hummus with jalapenos, chopped jalapenos mixed in. Yeah, the flavor I don't think really integrated, so I'm a little kind of sad, disappointed. I'm really hoping to find that the jalapeno dish where the jalapeno really blends well with the flavor to create something fantastic. And this just kind of tasted like hummus with jalapeno chunks in it. And it's like, I like that. I mean, I'll eat it. But yeah, it's not something interesting and special. So I'm hoping the hummus, I'll be good, and it's supposed to be a healthy food that's not terribly calorie dense, or at least not in the sense that you're supposed to eat a lot of it. I don't know. I think it's like 2 tablespoons to a serving, which isn't that much, in my opinion. But yeah, whatever. So I'm gonna try to be good. I actually probably will try to freeze some of it, even though I have like no space in the freezer. But I think the hummus won't take up much space if I put it in Ziploc bags. So I guess Scruffy's gonna go out on patrol. Maybe, I don't know. So I'm not sure if I gave him enough food tonight. So part of this week I've been giving him all the freezer overflow stuff, so he's been eating better. And so tonight we're kind of back to standard portions. And then actually I'm not sure. I've lost count. So one of the problems I'm having with the Hardy Cuts is with the pates, it's really easy to divide up the can, so I know like how much to give him every night. But with the Hardy Cuts, they fall over and kind of spill into each other, so I can't visually easily identify like how much to put in there. So I think I gave him the full portion, but I actually may be mistaken, and it might be actually a little less than usual, but I'm not sure. So I was a little tempted to bring out extra kibble to try the chair thing tonight, but I'm kind of behind on everything tonight because of the grocery shopping and other work I was trying to get done. So I didn't feel like spending an hour trying to get him to jump on the chair and let me pet him. So he's going the other way. So I think I'm going to lose sight of him at this point. So I think he's going to go off the side of the deck. He already hasn't already. So I guess that's it for tonight. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.